Hey everyone, it's Tiffany from Let's Get Scrappy, and I am back with a Country Craft Creations design team project, and we will do a quick tutorial just to show you how I put together my cards. I use Country Craft Creations brand new card fronts. This one was Country Bunny. It's from the new Heritage product line. And I just love them. So if you didn't see my design team haul, I will try to remember, Tiffany, remember to put it into the description box below. But this is Country Bunny. You get 3 of each. So there's 4 different designs. So a total of 12 A2 size card fronts that you could just stick right on your A2 base and call it good, put a sentiment and go. I like to add a little bit more. I don't do a ton of stuff, although you can. You can go crazy. You could do whatever you want with these. And I still think these are great to have. So I saved myself 4 to be able to put in like an album or a folio that coordinates with the actual collection. So I do have the Country Bunny collection. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. So it can act as, you know, extra cut aparts. So I did save myself 4, but I did realize I'm gonna need another pack because I just kept going and I can't have just 4. So I will need to purchase more of these. And if you're watching this before the end of May 26, 2025, 11:59 Mountain Standard Time, there is a sale going at Country Craft Creations, 20% off. You have to hurry and get that sale before things are done. So just saying. But this is why am I saying I don't know why I'm saying Stop it. Oh my gosh. No, just kidding. I know, just a disaster as always. Okay, so we're just gonna walk through. I did do 2 different versions of the cards because again, I couldn't make up my mind, so I was like, hey, I have enough, let's just keep going. And I will show you all the supplies I use. So let's do that after. Okay. So the first set is with a craft cardstock base. Now I have the lunch bag, so you can use any cardstock base. You just cut it. If you're new to card making, you would cut an 8.5 by 11 paper to 4 1/4 by 5.5. Is that right? Nope. It would be 8.5 by 5.5, and then score it at 4 1/4 on that 8.5. Now, trick to that is to score your 8.5 sheet before you cut it. That way you don't have to score twice. I learned that from someone on one of the Zooms on a CCC retreat. This is, I'm trying to see. Oh yeah. So this one, you can't really tell in the light. It's kind of dark. But I did do gold leafing with the gold pen. And I don't know how many are left in stock, but this is a great time to stock up. So this is the DecoColor gold leafing pen, or metallic pen, I think it says, by Spellbinders. Carries this. So this is at CCC. Everything I'm going to show you is from CCC. So I did do the sentiments, and I gold leafed the edges of the sentiment as well. It's really hard to see. There's a little shine. There you go. And matted on that, I popped it up with my lovely foam roll that I get from Country Craft Creations. This baby lasts me forever, but I like because it's thin. I mean, it gets beat up because I drop it all the time, but it's nice and thin. Let me show you guys. So I like that, but I do like just having a roll, and I could just do long strips instead of a little square at a time. Sometimes drives me crazy. Or I'll use scrap chipboard, and it just opens up like so. So I just, again, I cut up all my sentiments, and I'll work on the other card fronts that I got, and I have them ready to go when I'm ready to do some more cards. So we have that one, Somebody Loves You. So I did layer also. I cut my card fronts down a little bit, And then matted with, what is it, the aquamarine My Colors cardstock. Again, I feel like you guys can't see. I mean, let's be clear. I'm sure I can't see because I never can see with all these different lights blinding me. But hopefully you guys can see how stinking cute this is. So the bunny is right there in case you can't tell. But I did use some Satan crystals from Prima, flowers from Prima, little birdie flowers that are online. They were not online for a long time. Now they are. I love these little flowers. I have a stash of them. And then this one, I did a little fishtail flag. And again, just use the flowers. Just nice and easy. This is basic over here. Again, the insides are all the same. I just did that aquamarine and then a white. And then you have this one. This one I had a little flower punch in my stash, so I just made my own little flower with some scraps. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so we have 4 there, and you could see just the difference, you know, what you can do with them. And let's see, where's our other ones? Okay. And we are going to make the last of this one together, just so you guys can see what I did here. But for this one, I inked the edges with the gold metallic ink that I have from Country Craft Creations. Love it. So I inked the edges with that, and I only inked it where, just so, okay, so you could see. Can you guys see the difference? I don't know. Maybe, yes, you should be able to. But wherever they already had kind of like an image of where gold kind of inking should be. So like here, so I inked it up, and I did a couple of them. I did heavier than I did light. I was just playing around because again, I don't know which one I like. But then this time I did the gold shimmer paper, not shimmer, foil paper. And I just think it turned out so cute. Can you guys, I'm trying to see if you can see the gold. So you have like those two. This one here, I did a Happy Easter. I love the Satan crystals. Oh my gosh, this is from the, what is it, the Home Baker? Is that the name of the collection? I'll show you guys in just a second. And then, and same thing. I just kept it consistent so I could bust out a bunch of cards really fast. My next cards will be with the Chaps Card Fronts. But how stinking cute. And I just cut this apart. This was one strip, and I just cut it in half just so it could, you know, eat up some of the page a little bit. You could do chocolate brown base. You could do black if you wanted to. But I just think it's cute, and they just all look different. So these ones have flowers on it. This style down here does not. That has the white base. I also did, so I cut mine down to, and I cut like 1/8 of an inch kind of all the way around, except for the one that has the hat. I cut all of it off of the bottom because I didn't want to mess with the hat. But so I cut these down to 4 and 5 1/4. Is that right? Oh, now I'm second guessing myself. 4. That should be right. We're gonna find out. Yes, 4 by 5 1/4. So this one, I used the Catherine Pooler icing on a cake after I did the gold to see if I liked it. And I'm not joking. I didn't even use the sponge. I just set it in the ink pad, you guys, because they're so juicy. I was like, why not? I literally just went like this and lightly put it in there and got it all the way around just to give it a different effect. I don't want to put it down on the table now because I feel like it's gonna get ink everywhere. But again, just so you can kind of see, can you guys see how it just changes up the edges? It's so cute, just so cute. Okay, then what else did we use? Okay, we have these here. I did use some gold from my stash. I don't think these were the, because they're little. I don't even remember the brand, so I think it's just from my stash. But these are the flowers that I used. I just love them. They're so petite, just so cute. Just gives a little, Just a little, oh my gosh. So Little Birdie handmade flowers I used on these here. And then Say It in Crystals. Is this Home Baker? And she still has some of this because she got more in, but you better hurry. Yeah, the Home Baker collection. I love it. I didn't use any of this green. I really was going to on a couple of these. Like that green is in here. So like this collection matches her collection so well. Like, I mean, I can't. I had to use them. And then I used some of the flowers from that same collection. And I was going to, I'll just show you guys. I was going to use the big ones. And I was like, oh, let me just hold off for a minute and just finish it all up. But I was going to, on this one, do it. And then do like, you know, a little bow here. Just if you wanted a lot of dimension on your card and wanted it like really shabby chicy. But these flowers are so pretty. So I have in here, I used those. I think these are different. I'll find them and have them linked. Because I want to say I had 2 different flower sets from the Home Baker. But that is, besides, of course, you know, the cardstock and the art glitter glue. I'm pretty sure that's everything I used. But I can't wait to see what you guys think. And like I said, these are just basic, nothing fancy. But sometimes you just need some calm. Sometimes you need some things to work on that can just still give you that crafty fix, but help you get your mojo back and inspire you to do some more stuff. So I like to do that in between. I just sometimes will put on a movie and make some cards. Okay, so I already have this together. So again, this is my base. And I'll give you guys just the measurements in case you want to do some just exactly like this. So again, it is 5.5 by 8.5, score at 4 1/4. My gold is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I really have to think on this, you guys. And then, like I said, I cut these down to 4 by 5 1/4, and always dry fit, because sometimes our measurements when we're working with the 8s, it sometimes is off a little bit. So always do your dry fit. On the inside, the aquamarine is the same as the gold, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then the white, I wanted to show more of that aqua color around. So the white is, bear with me, I think it is 3, I have a ruler, I'm not using it, but I think it's 3 3/4 by, by 5, by 5. 3 3/4 by 5. So I just wanted to show you how I used the ink. At first when I got these, I was like, oh, it's okay, but I have used this actually quite a bit, and I love the shimmer it gives to the projects. It might not show through on camera. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't think so, but it does. It gives a shimmer. It's really pretty. So I just come in and see how there's already some inking printed on here. That's where I'm gonna come in and add some. You could add a little bit, you can add nothing, up to you. I just wanted to show just kind of how I do it. So I do the edges on all these, and again, you don't have to do that. It could just be where you want the color. So we have a little bit of color right here. So I'm just coming in, dropping in the color a little bit up here. And let's just do some down here. Why not? Okay, so that is all I did there. I really wish you could see how pretty this gold is. And they have it in gold, silver, and a copper. You guys know I use gold all the time. I don't know why I love gold so much, but I use this gold one all the time. I have all 3 because if you're gonna get one, you might as well get all 3 so you have it on hand. Just saying. That is my thinking of everything. Okay. And did I, oh yeah. So I did make a wish here. And I did cut the strips down to the ones that were not the color. I just followed the lines that were for the color. But the black and white, I cut to, so they were like a half-inch strips. So I kind of looked at mine before cutting. So I think like when I first did it, my first cut up top, I had to cut off like 1/8 of an inch to get it to be a 1/2 an inch. Okay. Oop. There we go. Okay. I'm going to put that down in the center. And sometimes when you have gold foil, like I try not to squish my glue out, just because it does get on that gold foil. These are so cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so we have our sentiment. Now for this one, I left them all flat. You can, I just play with it. I don't know. I just do what I like. That's it. I don't pay attention to rules. You guys know I'm such a rebel. I don't care what the rules are. But if, you know, I just say, just have fun with it. Go with the flow. You know, so I liked this one because it kind of matched the color of the dress. So I'm going to put that on there. And this is now going to be, instead of like a baby card, like up here, it's now a birthday card. Again, just to show you can use it for whatever you want. Now to have a stash of baby cards, stinking cute. Or to gift somebody a set of 4. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have that. Let's see. Because I might just do this here. Yeah? That's so sweet. I mean, I could do a couple, but I kind of like it with just the one big fluffy one. Maybe down here is another. I don't have flowers on this one, but I'm just playing. Yes, or we could leave it plain, and I could put my little flower up on that one. Just options. I just love these, you guys. These are so little. They're so cute, and I love the centers. I need to find those centers somehow because I love those centers. Okay, we're gonna leave that one up there. And we're going to get out our Satan crystals, which I need more. What is wrong with me that I don't get enough of these? Because then they're sold out, and I love these colors. They're amazing. Where's my tool? There it is. Okay, so I want to pop a little bit. I'm going to do just kind of over here. And I like the little tan one, mimicking the hat. And let's do this one. There. I don't know. We're just going with it. And I think that is everything, just leaving it simple. Okay. So there you go. And I do have envelopes. So that's good that I have envelopes to go with the cards. You just got to get yourself a nice box of envelopes so they're ready for all card kits. Just saying. Makes it so easy. But they're stinking cute. Look at this. I can't. Okay. Let me know what you think. And if you do like them, what set's your favorite? Do you like the ones that have like the flowers on them? That's on like the like craft colored cardstock? Or do you like the cleaner, simpler, just on the white? And are you a person who likes to have a border? Or are you one who likes to just put that card front right on the card and we're done? Voila. You guys know I have to mat. I don't know what my problem is. I have to do it. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see what you guys think of these cards. And like I said, I will I have to do some Father's Day cards. So it's a definitely has to be done. So those will be coming up next. And I will have the links because there are, I want to say maybe 5 different designs. There's 2 Adventures in Magic, Country Bunny, Chaps, I think a mother one, and then another like bunny ones, but the bunnies are so cute. But all of them, they're not all like, this does not have to be Father's Day. This could be just the elements that are in here. There's a golf cart, could just be for that golfer, birthday, whatever. So just remember that all of these have multiple uses as far as greeting cards go. Okay, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, check out Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations on Facebook. Again, when you are on that, you get to see sneak peeks first. You get random contests and drawings happen, just a lot more stuff. And the members show their projects and they're beautiful. So a lot of crafty inspiration over there. So definitely join. You just have to answer a few questions. And then I will have everything linked below. And if you please can use the link. It does give me a small commission if I do inspire you to make a purchase. And it definitely helps, you know, me be able to keep doing free content for you guys on my channel. So it definitely helps me out. So thank you guys so much. And I hope everyone is having a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.